the Week 12 morning show. Don't forget Arizona, Kansas City, the Chargers, the Vikings on screen right here are on a bye. Don't start those players or you'll get 0 points. Injury news to my right. Devonta Freeman out. Aguilar looking like he's out now. That's kind of a last-minute thing. Tom Brady's a go. Kittle with the broken bones in his ankle or foot looks like a go. Debo Samuel is probably a go. Jeffrey, questionable. What the hell's going on there? Emmanuel Sanders could play. Sanu could play, which is kind of new. And Woods is now looking iffy. Let's get into it, boys and girls. It's time for the Fantasy Football Show morning show.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I've got the cane ready to hand down. Where's my focus? Ready to hand down determinations on your lineup question. What's up, Joe? Yep, Jeffrey is now out. Apparently, Joe says. What's up, Francisco? What's up, Dirty Dollar Bill? What's up, Charlie? What's up, Nick? Pick 2, Debo, Griffin, Hollister. I go Debo and Hollister. But that's me. You could go Griffin or Hollister either way, man. That's like a 50-50 call. Toss a coin. Kareem Hunt or Odell Beckham Jr. in your flex spot. Kareem Hunt safer, but Odell certainly has the appeal and upside to be a top 10 wide receiver anytime he wants to be. But he doesn't always want to be. Pimp hand is strong. What's up, Charlie? I think I already said hey. Joe, LaBello. What up, LaBello? Smitty, come here to Colorado Springs and come snowboarding. Maybe I will. Ugly dude, good morning to you. Howard, Jared, pick 2, half PPR. Miles Sanders, who's now looking like a go because Howard is out. I think Jordan Howard is out, right? Let's put that on screen. Anybody can confirm that? I think Jordan Howard is out. Let's put that bad boy on screen. Which means Miles Sanders is a really fun pick this week. Singletary, Tyrell Williams, Jalen Samuels, David Montgomery. Dude, Jared, you have yourself a tough dilemma on your hands probably weekly. And trade deadline's probably passed. What are you doing? Not that you can always make trades and trade away, but these are all the same player. You're going to struggle every single week. You're going to get this wrong every single week, at least at some part of this. I'm going to say if I had to pick 2, I'm rolling with... I want to say Singletary so badly. But Sanders, if he's a starter, there's going to be a lot of excitement around that. It's going to be hard to not play Samuels and Sanders as your safest plays. I think Montgomery's damn hard to sit, but damn hard to start. I think Singletary is the same way. Damn hard to sit, damn hard to start, but the volume appears to be there for Singletary. Although, will Benny Snell get some run? More run than he did last week. He could. He could. We talked about that last night. A few people said, hey, watch, Smitty. Samuel or Benny Snell's going to get more run than you think. And that's possible. We're talking about fantasy football. But Samuels and Sanders appear to be pretty good usage, workload. People you can count on in week 12. But, God, I want to say Singletary. What do you guys think? Pick for Jared. He needs 2. Sanders, Singletary, Tyrell Williams, Jalen Samuels, McLaurin, David Montgomery. Pick 2 for Jared. I'm going to put the question on the screen here. Top left corner. Help Jared out. All right. pick 2 from Winston, Foles, and Driscoll. I go Winston and Foles. George Kittle or Mark Andrews. I go Andrews. Andrews has been amazing, and I think given that Kittle's been hurt, why even mess with that? Kittle's capable any given game, but he's also capable of like pulling up limp during the game with supposed broken bones in his foot. What the hell's going on there? It's football Sunday. Let's go, says Juice. We're going live with State of Mind in a minute. Cortland Sutton versus the Buffalo Bills or Parker versus Cleveland. I go Sutton most likely, but Parker's been doing well. You could not go wrong, I think, either way. Sanders and Samuel, says Dollar Bill. Tyrell Williams and Monty, says Steven. Wow. Samuels and Monty, says Jordan. This is a mixed bag here. Smitty for sure, Debo. If he's out, I'm screwed. Well, Debo, let's see. Will play. It says he'll play. Let's see here. The last thing on Debo Samuel. I mean, if anybody sits, you're screwed. But let's see if Debo's. I think the last thing I read on Debo was he's going to play. Schefter confirms Debo Samuel, questionable shoulder, is expected to play Week 12 against the Packers. You're correct, though, in the fact that you got to wait. But I don't know. You got to make the call, Nick. I don't know. It sounds like he's a go. So, but if you want to play it safe, I could understand that. But I can't predict what will happen between now and then. Enjoy your Sunday, and everyone wipe your feet, says Jared. Jared, I don't know what to tell you, man. Honestly, this is one of those questions where I don't want to force it and just give you an answer. Like, I literally would struggle with this for, over 24 hours if it was in my own lineup. And I'd still be pissed at myself, I bet you, after the game, because it's probably going to be near impossible to land both of these every single week. You're going to get one right, I bet, and be like, oh, that was a good call. And then you're going to watch one of the guys that you're putting on your bench go off. But I definitely think Sanders is a play now that Howard's out. But between Monty, Samuel, Jalen Samuels, and who's the other one? Singletary. Like, dude, I don't know how you're going to decide that. It's such a tough one. Debo or Goddard? I'd probably go Debo, man, but you are taking a little bit of a risk that he could suffer a setback. So know that. State of Mind, we're going to go live on Instagram here and talk with State of Mind. Let's see. Let's go live on IG. Dak all day, says Michael. I don't know what he's referring to, but there's Dak or Wentz. Yeah, Dak. I go Dak. Mr. Miyagi, very glad to have you in the live this morning. I've missed you. Where have you been? You wish everyone here big wins in their leagues today. Miyagi-san, I appreciate you. And Andrew, and Instagram, I appreciate you peeping in over in the corner. What's up, Instagram? We're going to go live with State of Mind in a minute. Let me prop you up there. State of Mind in the house. He's coming. He's coming. Silva and Mark have super chats. Let me get to those real quick before State of Mind jumps in. Super chat from Mark. Mark, as always, I appreciate it. Hope you had fun last night. So, Pats over Browns defense. I would. I'm not sitting the Pats defense. I'm just not doing it. So, I would go New England. Anything can happen with that defense, dude. The Browns could disappoint you. They could do well, but they could also disappoint you even in what appears to be the most obvious start. Andrew, non-PPR, Singletary or Hunt as a flex. I think Hunt has the better matchup. Hunt has some momentum. Not that Singletary can't do well. I don't want to tell you to bench Singletary. I almost can't physically utter those words out of my mouth. Bench Singletary, can't do it. But I will tell you, if you can't find a way to play Singletary at your flex, whatever, this is probably your flex spot, but still, Hunt is probably the better option for you. He's doing really well. What's up, Casual? I can't go live with you, buddy, because I'm going live with State of Mind here in a second, and we're going to be doing some Q&A with you Instagram peeps, and I will try and go to the cards here. Thank you for the super chats, people. N'Keal Harry and Josh Gordon this week. I love LaBello. I love N'Keal Harry. State of Mind. Let's talk about N'Keal Harry when you jump on. Let me see if I can request him. I'm trying to click on you, State of Mind, but it's not letting me. When you request in, I'll hit it. Choose two. Cup, Galladay, Metcalf. I go Cup and Galladay. I like Metcalf a lot, though. I wouldn't be opposed to you taking Metcalf over Galladay, but I would choose Galladay and Cup. They're both low-end wide receiver ones, I think, at the very least, talent-wise. Not that DK can't have a big game. He could. And you said Ravens or Patriots. I go Patriots because I'm just not sitting them, but you could go either one. They both have they're both great plays. Bo Scarborough or Geis, I go, I guess Scarborough. Let's bring that one to State of Mind. Let's kick that one off. State of Mind, first question, Scarborough or Geis? Who are you going? I don't know if you can hear me yet. Scarborough or... Good, what's up, man? Scarborough or Geis? Kick it off with a question. And I think we're frozen. Oh, there you are. Scarborough or Geis?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Geis. I'm going to go Geis on that one, man.
Geis. Go Geis. Okay, what's up, State of Mind? I'm on with State of Mind, Fantasy Football State of Mind on Instagram. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's one of the bigger IG pages on Instagram for fantasy advice. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Going to do a little bit of an outside Q&A for you today.
Nice. Okay, let's see. I got, is it safe to drop Juju or do you continue to stash him? That is a question from Admiral.
It's a good question. It really depends if you are in the playoff mix or not. But it really comes down to who the heck are you looking to pick up? Like, is there really somebody on the wire that has as much upside as Juju Smith-Schuster? I really don't think so. So I'm probably going to keep him unless it's like a 18 league. Yeah.
Hold on one second. Can you answer one of the questions in here? And then I'm going to run and grab this phone stand that I have.
All right, guys. So here we go. Dominic Calvone is asking to pick two. John Brown, Devontae Parker, or I'm assuming that's Golden Tate. I'm going to go ahead and ride with John Brown coming off of what he did last week. John Brown and only Michael Thomas are the only receivers this year to have 5 or more receptions in every game this year. So load up John Brown. And Devontae Parker's on fire, man. So give me Devontae Parker as well.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm back.
Odell Beckham Jr. or Deebo Samuel. I think Odell Beckham Jr. I did a post about this yesterday. I think this is the game that he blows up. I think he's going to go for Smitty. I think Odell's going for 8, 150, and 2 today. He's going to be the number 1 receiver in fantasy football. Load up Odell Beckham.
I hope he does start proving me somewhat right on my freaking off-season predictions on Odell.
It's now or never.
Probably one of my bigger misses, if I had to say, for like top 20 overall prediction, top 20 players that I've predicted big things for. So I really hope you're right about that one. I think he's so talented. It's so hard to figure why he's not doing well. Even with
is good, so I'm gonna go Griffin. I have him in streaming in a couple leagues myself.
Griffin, okay. The answer is Griffin. Go Griffin. Gutierrez is asking.
I would look for Hollister at the flex though.
Yeah.
Hollister is a good start coming off the bye week. I think Hollister is a good start.
From Instagram, Ronald Jones, Terry, and Tate PPR. I think you got to pick one.
Ronald Jones, Terry, or who?
Tate. I go Golden Tate.
Yep.
Yeah. Gutierrez says, I forgot to send my message. Would you start Samuels or Geis? Jalen Samuels or Geis in a standard league? I go Samuels. Geis is just, he's a good, like, crazy play if you have, like, some bad options and he's, like, your top bad option. But Jalen Samuels is guaranteed some good touches. I mean, Benny Snell could do well, but I'm pretty sure Samuels is going to have a pretty decent day. Would you agree?
No, I agree.
Okay.
Again, every time Samuels touches the ball at least 10 times, he finishes with 17 or more fantasy points. So the matchup is fantastic, too.
Let me ask you this really tough one Jared had here on YouTube. Good morning, Smitty. Pick 2 half PPR. Miles Sanders, who's starting because how are apparently starting because Howard's out, right? So Singletary, Miles Sanders, Tyrell Williams, Jalen Samuels, McLaurin, or David Montgomery. Pick 2. It's hard.
Oh man. Well, Samuels is a lock. Shoot, man, that is a tough one. I'm gonna go Samuels and Sanders. What about you?
That's who I initially told him. I said, you're gonna get this wrong. You're gonna get one of these wrong. Just prepare yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah. Singletary, I want to say, but man, I just can't. Jeffrey's out, by the way, guys.
Right.
Multiple reports on Jeffrey.
And Smitty, I'm gonna go ahead and double down on the actually, I'm gonna go back and change my answer for the Hollister question.
Okay.
I'll go Hollister over Griffin.
Okay.
I came around to it. Sorry,
yeah.
Alice.
Yeah, I said Hollister. I think when he asked that, or when someone asked a similar question, I like Hollister a lot. Okay, on Instagram we got Wentz or Allen. Who you going with?
Allen, right in the hot hand.
Crowder or Ridley from Instagram?
Man, that's a really really close one. Ridley's been missing, man, on a couple of these occasions. He had one good week. I'm gonna still ride the fire and start Ridley. How about you?
Yeah, I am too. Waller, Andrews, Hollister. Pick one.
Waller, Andrews, Hollister, Waller. No, you gotta go Andrews. Dude, that guy's stacked tight end.
I know. Why didn't you make a trade before the deadline, guy? Yeah, Andrews is tough to sit. Okay, Silva's got a question.
Missed opportunity on that one.
Silva from YouTube. Good luck, everyone. Pick one. PPR, Debo, John Brown, Golden Tate, and also want to throw out there, I beat Andrew last week. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so Debo, John Brown, Golden Tate, pick one.
Man. After what John Brown did yesterday, he has at least 50 receiving yards in every game this year. I can't bench John Brown.
Yeah, Marco, that's tough, man. I don't know if you can get one in another flex or a spot. If this is your flex spot, I don't know. You're probably stacked. But Golden Tate has had a bye.
Or Marvin Jones?
Sorry, guys. The YouTube feed keeps cutting in and out, but I think we're back. Allen Robinson or who?
Marvin Jones Jr.
Marvin Jones Jr. for me.
Yeah, I agree.
He's hard to sit. Galladay or Metcalf? From Tony.
I can't see myself benching Galladay.
Yeah, Galladay's like he's a low end wide receiver one. Like you could spin it any way you want. Hey, he's got QB troubles, but you know what? There's certain players that qualify as those. They're still high. They're low end wide receiver ones, even if they don't have their QB or at least super high end wide receiver two. I wouldn't treat Galladay like a flex like you're treating probably Metcalf. So figure out a way to play both, but. Bad weather.
It looks like the most common question, Smitty, right now is the Geis and Sanders. Somebody's Geis and Sanders.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. Posner with the super chat wants to know: pick one for flex, 0.5 PPR. Golden Tate, Curtis Samuel, Lat Murray. Golden Tate, come on. But I don't know. Maybe State of Mind sees that different. Do you like Curtis Samuel? I'm sure you don't like Lat Murray as much as Golden Tate, but
I like Curtis Samuel this week though.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll split that one.
Okay, we're splitting that one, Posner. I guess it wasn't as crazy as I thought. But good question. I go Tate. Tate's coming off. It's hard to bench a guy coming off like 2 touchdowns and almost 100 yards or whatever he had. I think it was 90 or 100. Next question, Ozzy. Thank you, Ozzy. Do I drop Singletary for Jalen Samuels? First of all, that's part one of his question.
Drop Singletary for Jesus, man.
I don't think I
can. Samuel's value is completely predicated.
Ozzy, you need. I can't believe you have that good of. That's amazing. That good of options. He's asking, do we think Connor will be back soon? I don't think we know what's up with Connor, right? So.
No.
I think you got to kind of assume that Connor will be back, but I don't know when. And then he says, does he roll with Kittle or play it safe with Hollister?
If Kittle's active and he is in your lineup, man, you cannot bench George Kittle. You've waited long enough, man.
I think it's a little tougher than that for me because I like Hollister that much, but I think, Kittle's got broken bones in his ankle, apparently.
Okay.
So that's kind of scary. Setback time, could happen.
Hollister is a safe play in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think this game against the Eagles and Seahawks is actually going to be pretty close.
Yeah, he's safe. He's safe, but I think you can't really go too wrong there. Okay, got anything from Instagram?
Yeah, I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom, guys. So go ahead and drop your question in.
Thanks, Posner.
One more time.
Thanks, Ozzy.
Alice Smitty. Her name is Alice Smitty. Smitty, do you have any relation?
No.
Standard scoring: Sam Darnold or our boy Derek Carr.
I think Carr's looking pretty decent. Never thought he looked this good in that Raiders offense. I don't know. Yeah, a Carr.
They're both good. They're both good matchups. But yeah, give me Carr. More efficient offense. Hollister or McLaren at the flex. That was good.
Hollister or McLaren. I'm going McLaren this week, but I feel like that's a risky play. So if you don't like risk, go Hollister. I think he's safer.
There you go. James White or Tyler Boyd? Tyler Boyd has been a dumpster fire recently, man.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd.
Targets though, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna go, and then the Patriots obviously square off against the Cowboys today. I think that this could be a James White game. I'm gonna go White.
Yeah, White. I think he's gonna have a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say Kareem Hunt, Sony Michel, or Singletary. Pick one.
None of them are too exciting. I'm gonna go Singletary. How about you?
Yeah, I can't bench Singletary. Go Singletary. Thank you, Gutierrez. Appreciate you. How do you like N'Keal Harry this week? I love N'Keal Harry this week. Adam's asking a question about him, and Geist, N'Keal Harry, or Matthews now that Alshon is out.
Wait. Jordan Matthews?
From
the Eagles?
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking.
I hope that's a 20-team league, man. If you're debating to start Jordan Matthews, then
yeah. But N'Keal Harry, I love. I put him in. Plug him in. Plug and play.
Yeah, Smitty, I'm gonna throw something else out there. If the Patriots lose tonight and the receivers don't perform, I think there's a good chance that the Patriots go back and sign Antonio Brown next week. What do you think?
There is a possibility. So I had last night. I have every Saturday night. I have a doctor and physical therapist on. Dr. Raj and I roll with and I was hoping to have you on. We'll do a panel sometime real soon. But we talk about injuries and everything. It's really fun. Saturday nights are really great. But last night we had a 3-person panel, and I had a lawyer on. So Fantasy Suits here on Instagram. And we had a lawyer, a physical therapist, and a regular man panel. And a pimp. I'm sorry, a pimp. With the pimp cane. And we talked about that, and that was a hot topic of the night. And we talked about how legally any team could sign him right now, but they're most likely leaning on the NFL saying, hey, before we do anything, what's the verdict going to be, or what's it looking like? And that seems to be why they might not, no team is doing anything. But technically any team could sign him. They haven't put him on the commissioner exempt list yet. But we were talking about how, what is the possibility that the reason the NFL is hung up on bringing him or letting him come back or making a ruling? Is it because there's some kind of worry about CTE? And I was predicting, and I still kind of am, that the NFL's, because of his behavior and because it's so obvious, I wonder if there's some liability they're worried about, that they see this, they see his change of behavior, and if they were to let him just come back under these conditions, would they be in some kind of spotlight in the future? That's my prediction. I bet you the NFL is worried about his mental state right now, and it's obvious. It would be so obvious. Letting him back in, I think, would open a door. What do you think of that theory, that conspiracy theory I have?
I don't know, man. I think that's a little bit too far wide there with the conspiracy theory.
Do you not do you not feel like he's suffering?
I understand that he's a nut job, but the NFL is full of questionable individuals playing football. So a guy with the level of talent that Antonio Brown has, I think there's got to be a little bit more variables to hold him out a little bit. It's going to be legal or nothing.
Maybe, but I think that could be one thing they're looking at, and if they break that, like, hey, this is the reason we're not letting him Brown back, is we want to do some kind of evaluation on him. He's going to flip out and cause even more drama and curse the sky, and we'll see what happens. But to your point, if you have a roster spot to burn, if you're talking about a Corey Davis, poor Corey Davis, I use him for this example all the time. If you have like a Corey Davis on your team, and you're like Antonio Brown, Corey Davis, why not take a stab in hopes that he gets brought back by New England?
Dude, I picked him up in like 7 leagues.
Yeah, he could, but I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't come back.
Smitty, Alien Boy says, Smitty, take a lap for not answering questions. Take a lap. Drop your questions and throw an emoji on it. That way it sticks out. David Montgomery or John Brown?
John Brown feels safer.
Same.
Austin's asking Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen. I go A-Rod. I know the matchup's tough, but I think A-Rod's going to have a good game. And I pissed off the doctor last night and the night before when I told him that I think that the Packers are going to win this game against the 49ers. He practically didn't come on my show last night. He was very upset.
Gotcha. With that said, I'm still going Aaron Rodgers as well.
Yeah. Well, he's not talking to you either.
Do you want to flip over here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Baker Mayfield or Drew Brees coming in from PJ Mensa?
Drew Brees. Easy call.
Yep.
Lat Murray, Bo Scarborough for flex 0.5 PPR.
Scarborough.
Okay, I agree, Posner. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, hit me with another.
Mixon or Le'Veon Bell? Le'Veon.
Yeah? Bell?
Mixon's on an upward trend, though, but I'm still going Bell.
Yeah, I'd probably lean Bell, but that's a tough one.
Yeah. Markel Adams is asking Ryan Griffin or Golden Tate. You're high on Golden Tate.
Golden Tate.
It's going to be Golden Tate.
Unleash him. What about Monty or Sutton at flex half PPR from Jake?
Sutton's a must start every week.
Yep.
So wide receiver 2, locked in.
Drop him, Jake, into your lineup. Yeah, drop him like it's hot.
He's like,
okay, go ahead. I'll let you throw out the IG ones, and I'll be throwing out the YouTube.
Right. We'll do 3-3. All right, Deebo Samuel or Devontae Parker. Parker's in an uphill swing. What is your thoughts, Smitty? I
mean, Parker's safer because Deebo's kind of banged up, but I think all reports indicate right now, and we have to wait, things could change. He could have suffer a setback. But right now it looks like Deebo's a go, and I think Deebo's the better play if he's a go.
I think so, too. Leads the team in targets over the last couple weeks, and he's finished as a top 15 receiver, I think, of both weeks. So, yeah.
Deebo single.
Or Andrews. That's the last one coming in from IG, Smitty.
Waller
or Andrews. Both really good options. I can't bench Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I think I go Andrews, but I like Waller a lot, but maybe try and find a way to play both. What about Deebo, Devin Singletary, James Washington? No James Washington. Let me just ask you, Deebo or Singletary?
Deebo.
I'm going to go Singletary here, but Deebo's safer. Singletary's riskier, but has, I think, a bigger, higher floor or higher ceiling.
Give him some goal line carries.
Yeah.
That'd be a recipe for success.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Brian Hill or N'Keal Harry, half PPR over here on Instagram from Fantasy Football Lounge. What's up, Lounge? I'm going Harry, bro. N'Keal Harry.
Ooh, you're high on him. Are you gonna go Michael Gallup or N'Keal Harry? Coming in from Kevin.
With the matchup, I mean, that's a tough matchup. New England.
The Patriots haven't allowed a receiver to score.
Yeah, I think I'll go Gallup, but I do like both a lot.
Yeah, I think Gallup gives you sure shot targets. So
yeah.
Give me Gallup in that one.
And Brian in here says Kittle's a full go. He's a full go, but with broken bones in his foot, apparently, or his ankle.
Kittle's a beast, though, man.
Yeah,
I like Kittle.
I love Kittle. I hope he beasts on out the rest of the way.
Dab Hilarious is asking Cooper Kupp or Monty. I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
The matchup sucks, but I think he's gonna get targets.
Yeah.
I have to lean on him in order to have a chance of winning.
Eileen Cooper. Mello, I don't see your question. I saw your chat, but your super chat, but there was blank. So if you have anything, Mello, throw it out there, and I'll drag it on the screen here. Darnold or Driscoll this week? Oh,
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Darnold, I guess. Galladay or Metcalf? I'm not sure if we answered that one. I go Galladay.
Yeah, we both went Galladay, I believe.
Okay.
Flipping it to IG here. EMAT311. Janu Smith or Cameron Brate? Cameron Brate.
Yeah.
He had 14 targets last week.
Yeah, Brate. Dak versus the Pats or A-Rod versus the 49ers? That's a tough one from Andrew.
It's still it's Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, both matchups are terrible, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a Zeke game today, man. I think Zeke has a big game today.
Feed him. Gallup or Monty?
Jesus Christ, man.
That's from Hazel.
Yeah. I throw in Montgomery in my lineup every single week with reluctance, but I'm still going to throw Montgomery into that one.
Okay, Jake says, hope you see this, Smitty. I got 5 minutes. McDonald, Fant, or Everett. Season on the line, and Hunter is out. Hate me asking more than once, but I need this, Jake. Jake, you are a member of Sleeper U, so I don't care that you spam bits. You're good. Moderators don't block him. Hope. Let's see, McDonald, Fant, or Everett. Everett's safer, but he's kind of like a questionable, right? He's got hurt. He's hurt. Like if he was a go, he'd be safer. But do you think Fant is the one to roll with here?
I think Fant's the guy. Jesus, dude. McDonald's been like, if you need 5 points, go with McDonald. But if you're going for some actual upside and you need a win, I think the play has to be Fant.
Yeah, I go Fant, Jake, but it's risky, man. I mean, Everett's good. Everett's really good.
All 3 options are risky, though.
But Everett's kind of hurt.
Yep.
All right. Who do you trust more, Cup or Parker? Cup. By a lot. Like, Cup is a low-end wide receiver 1, high-end wide receiver 2 at the very least, but probably people would consider him low-end wide receiver 1 easy, right? And Parker is your flex guy that you're debating on maybe playing, so.
Right. Cool.
Take a lap, Omar.
Real quick, Smitty.
Yeah.
Our guy Trav, a longtime follower of mine, .or is asking Tevin Coleman or Jalen Samuels. I'm going Samuels. I don't trust Coleman. That's a 3-headed monster. Well, two or 3, depending on the week. San Fran does not commit to one runner, and I think that's evident. Yeah, ever since that 4-touchdown game, Tevin Coleman has been outside of the top 20, so it sucks.
Yep.
McLaren, Mikey is asking McLaren, Gallup, or Odell Beckham Jr. start 2.
McLaurin, Gallup, Odell.
Odell's the number 1 receiver in fantasy this week.
And Gallup.
It's going to look really bad if he's like wide receiver 40.
Don't worry. I capture my live, so it'll be on record. It's cool.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go McLaren and Odell.
By the way, I went to 2 football fields yesterday to do your challenge, the throw football, and they're both closed. So I'm trying to find a football field that'll let me show the actual hash marks and everything. So I've been taking my sweet time to show my failure.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that.
But if I hit like
another one too on a football field.
Yeah, if I hit like 45 yards, something like that, you're gonna have to rethrow it because we can't measure yours. So I'm gonna go have someone go up on the stands and film it from up above, so you'll clearly be able to see it.
Cool. No Photoshop.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got here? Robert's asking, Little playing. Wait, is it George Kittle or Seahawks tight end? If George Kittle's playing, play George Kittle. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, guys. We're gonna do 2 more on IG, and then we're flipping it to YouTube for Smitty. The person that commented with a ton of flowers, good job. Pick 2: James White, Mixon, and Montgomery. Pick 2 of them. I'm gonna go Mixon and White.
Yeah, I love Montgomery, but I don't love his situation right now. I think I agree with you.
Yep. And then we got one more coming here on IG: Emmanuel Sanders or Devontae Parker.
A lot of Sanders questions.
Play, believe it or not. Samuels is coming off of injury, so I'm gonna go Parker. Yeah, Parker. No, I was thinking you meant Sanders, the running back, but I was reading something. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Okay, I'll do speed round. Sutton, Parker. Sutton or Parker?
Yeah.
I'm going Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, me too. McLaurin, James Washington. I go McLaurin.
Yep.
49ers or Green Bay?
Alien boy, drop your question one more time. He's getting agitated. One more time, Smitty. What was it?
What's he saying? You got to be kidding. I've asked my question 8 times. Alien, just to let you know, I'm even going to stop and talk about this. It's not like anybody. Why would we ignore your question? Like, honestly, Alien, you're wasting my time even talking about this right now. Do you really think?
I don't like aliens.
Do you really think I would see your question and go, I'm not going to answer that guy's question? Like, it goes by like this. It goes by like this. I had a guy when I was doing a live on site one time doing a meet and greet, and I had somebody take my phone and try it, and he's like overwhelmed how hard it was. It's just funny. No one's ignoring you.
Yeah.
Alien, ask again. We got your back. Brandon Cooks or Emmanuel Sanders?
Smitty already took a lap. Smitty already took a lap.
Yeah.
What's your what was the question, Smitty?
Emmanuel Sanders or Cooks? Brandon Cooks.
Geez, you cannot play Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
You do not want to play him. As a Brandon Cooks owner, it is the worst thing you can do. It's like a guaranteed 0.
Coleman or Montgomery? Montgomery, I think.
Tevin Coleman or Montgomery? I think that's closer than what you think. I'm probably going to go Tevin Coleman on that one.
Yeah. McLaurin, N'Keal Harry, or Deebo Samuel?
McLaurin, N'Keal Harry, Deebo Samuel for me.
Okay. I'm going to go... Yeah, that's a tough one. I think he's the safest, but I do want to lean Singletary. The Flowers are back from Kenny. Raiders defense.
Singletary was an option? I didn't hear Singletary.
Oh, did I? I'm getting confused now.
Singletary is an option.
No. I'm sorry. Harry or Deebo or McLaurin. Sorry, you're right. That was from Labello. I was reading another question.
It happens, man. Jumping back to IG here. Darius Geis for Devontae Parker. Cool. That's some awesome emojis. Drop the TNT there.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm gonna go Devontae Parker. I want to see guys do it first before.
Yeah, I could get on board with your take there.
Parker, cool. Baker or Josh Allen? Appreciate the hearts, man. Shoot, Baker Mayfield has a matchup, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go Baker. Give me Baker against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
This is the week that Baker and Odell go off.
Yeah, let's go Baker one time, and then if he screws us, we're never
never gonna mention his name.
Never. He's banned from the show.
Yeah, take a lap.
Tater Gallup.
Tate because of the matchup.
I like Tate a lot. Samuel. This is from IG. Samuel, McLaurin, Hunter, Renfro.
Hunter Renfro. Ooh.
That's how Miss Smitty says it. Samuel, I'm gonna go Deebo.
Yep. Did we already answer this guy with the aliens? Drop the aliens. Nice job, man. Sit McLaren, Galladay, start Landry, Crowder. So I guess it's like a start 2 question. Okay, so let's take it in pieces. McLaren or
Galladay.
Same. Landry or Crowder?
Landry
because of the matchup. Yep. Brian, did we answer your question? Don't worry about spamming. It's totally cool. Go for it, man. All right, Smitty, what do you got on your end?
Okay, non-PPR, Geis or Samuels? I'm assuming he means...
Yeah, Jalen Samuels.
Jalen. If it's Deebo, I think Deebo as well. Some people, when they write Samuel, they don't know what they're writing. Chark or Odell Beckham Jr.? I go Chark or Odell Beckham Jr.
Chark has been amazing.
Yeah, you can't bench Chark. Even if you like Odell. Although you're saying Odell's the number 1 wide receiver this week. you're kind of in a box.
I thought you were just going to roll over.
No, I was.
Start Odell.
Okay.
Odell. He's going off, number 1.
Yeah, I can't bench Chark. Pick 2, Hunt, Geis, or Singletary. I go Hunt and Singletary. I don't think you can throw Geis into that category yet.
Not yet.
Would you start Ridley over any of these 3? Monty, Samuels, and Singletary?
I think over Monty.
Yeah, over Monty. But Samuels and Singletary, I think I start over Ridley. Maybe. That's a tough one.
Close.
Winston or Breeze?
Breeze.
Deebo or Mostert? Deebo. Lockett, Galladay, or Cooper? Amari Cooper. That's tough.
Lockett, Galladay,
Amari.
Cooper. I'm going to go Tyler Lockett.
Yeah. How do you have that, Michael?
It's a pretty good team.
Ripped off his grandma in that league.
I'm sure he's trying to clinch a bye week now. You want to jump over to IG, real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Trevor is asking Brian Hill or Royce Freeman. Guys, we got 60 seconds on the clock here, so we're going to do Brian Hill or Royce Freeman. Give me Brian Hill because of the guaranteed touches.
Yeah.
His day would have looked a whole lot better if they didn't call a flag on his touchdown. So
ask again, Brissett.
Brian Hill.
Brисsett's dad, ask a question again. Yeah, I agree with you.
It's Hill or Royce Freeman. His season is on the line, so I'm really hoping Freeman, but it's going to be Brian Hill for me.
Hunt or Mixon? Hunt or
Mixon.
Yeah.
Mixon.
Okay, I agree. Although I like Hunt.
Yep. Ingram, Hollister, or Olsen? Pick two.
Ingram,
Is that
Hollister.
Mark Ingram?
Yeah, if it's Mark Ingram.
Ingram and Hollister for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Leave Olsen out.
Ingram's
Chark or Chris Godwin. That's a good one. That's going to be Chark still.
Yeah, Chark, but or Godwin.
Yeah, it's super close.
Yeah, I think I go Chark, but damn, that's hard. How do we go from Godwin being in people's first round, like we were saying, if you were drafting today, Godwin would be like the number 2 or 3 receiver, to now he's being benched for Chark. Not that Chark's not great, but like that's just crazy.
Because he's like wide receiver 25 since week 7, so it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Cool, man. How many minutes do you have, Smitty?
I'm gonna be on for another 20 to 25. So
okay.
If you got a bounce,
man.
okay, man.
Smitty, again, let me get one more here on the IG.
Yeah.
Hunter, Jalen Samuels. We said Samuels. Let me get a good one. Why do I even play for my sleeper U? Hey, Alien Boy is just trolling. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Ingram or Metcalf? It's gonna be Ingram for me. Nice drop there with the aliens, man. Frank Ford.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Would you trade Chubb for Carson? It's coming from Jake. Thank you, Jake.
Chubb for Chris Carson?
Yeah.
Yes, I would pull that trade. If
Yeah, I worry about Chubb enough to say go get Carson.
Yep.
Thanks, Jake.
Cool.
All right, man. Thanks, State of Mind.
Smitty,
Bye.
thanks again, man. I'll see you next week.
Yep.
And get that throw off going, man.
Yeah, I will. Go follow State of Mind, guys. Everybody, YouTube, everybody. Thanks.
State of Mind, later, brother.
Okay, Alien, what are you saying in here? Singletary or John Brown, guys? Alien, I'll answer your question. I just don't see it. They go by so fast. I'm not sitting. I've got 2 things going here. And this has nothing to do with Sleeper U, but Singletary or John Brown? I go John Brown. He's a tad bit safer, Alien. A tad bit safer. All right, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, so ask your question again on Instagram if you want it answered. I will hit it as fast as I can. Okay, speed round on both. One guy got 16 answers, LOL. But Alien, I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I don't see it. Like, honestly, it's hilarious when people think I'm ignoring them. Like, why would I ignore you? Why would I do that to my followers? I wouldn't do that. Let's see here. This question's from Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Williams, Marvin Jones, or Amari Cooper. Pick one. You got to go Mari. If Mari's playing, you got to go Mari. Marvin Jones would be a decent backup, but Amari Cooper all day long. Carson or Samuels, I go Carson. Jamal Williams or Mostert, I go neither. Bad spot to be in. I guess Mostert, I don't know. Counselor ignores his followers. That's probably... Russell Wilson or Matt Ryan? Russell Wilson. Allen or Foles? Foles might be the sneakier play this week. Goddard, Hollister. Winston, Breeze. Debo, James Washington, Debo Parker, Cortland Sutton, Hollister. I go Sutton and Debo. And Hollister over Griffin, probably, if that even makes sense. Smitty is a snake. He should be reading 1,000 words per minute. Thank you, Brissett. Brissett, what was your question? I think I missed your question you said. Super chat, if you have a question you want answered, says Jedi. I answer as many as I can, but yes, super chats go right to the top. Sorry. Gotta keep the lights on. Just making sure I didn't miss any super chats. Check your DM, Fantasy Mechanic says, for Judge Smitty. I will. Landry or Marvin Jones. Landry's probably safer. Dede or Geis, 14 team. I go probably Westbrook as long as he looks like he's a go. Geis or Hunt. I go Hunt. Gage or Brown. Hollywood Brown. Love Hollywood. Flex Coleman, Montgomery, Hunt. I go Hunt, I think. Kittle or Griffin, I go Griffin. See, I'm sorry, Kittle. I go Kittle. Tate or Samuel, I go Tate. See, I'm answering as many as I can. Then I jump back over here. No respect. You know how many questions I've answered already this morning? And I'm accused of ignoring people. Drop Fitz? Yeah, you could. Is that your question, Brissett's dad? Wipe your feet, says Brandon. Please wipe your feet at the door. We only have 55 thumbs up. Show some damn respect when you come into the house. Wipe your feet. Singletary, Monty, Josh Gordon, full PPR, pick 2. Singletary, Monty, Josh Gordon's not at that level yet. Dak or Ryan, I go Dak myself, but a lot of people think Ryan's going to have a big week. Smitty, drop Fitz at flex. Or D-Rob. D-Rob or drop Fitz. D-Rob or Fitz at flex 0.5. Probably Fitz, man. That's a tough one, though. First time catching the morning show. Thanks, Lit. Apparently, you're going to hear me get yelled at a lot for ignoring people. Doing my best. As my mom used to say growing up, I'm doing the best I can! Sutton or John Brown? I go John Brown, but that's me. N'Keal Harry over Cobb. I like N'Keal Harry. Think he's going to have a big day, hopefully. Feed him, Brady. Singletary or Montgomery? I think Singletary might be a tad safer this week, but damn, I like both. Damn, I hate both situations. Freaking Nagy. Singletary's facing Nagy each week, not another team. Wide receiver 2, Emmanuel Sanders or D. Parker. I think D. Parker could be safer at this moment. Monty or Hunt. Probably Monty in PPR. I'm sorry, Hunt in PPR feels a tad bit safer at the moment, but I hope Monty proves me wrong. I really love Monty this week. Matt, I had your question over here on the side. I'm sorry. White, Monty, Singletary, Tyrell Williams, pick 2. White and Singletary's probably safest, but I wouldn't blame you for going White Monty. I'm kind of torn on Monty and Singletary. Dak or Baker? I think we talked about going Baker a moment ago. I kind of feel like I still can't. I don't know. I'm retracting that other comment. I'm going Dak. I'm not sitting Dak. DK, James White, or Singletary. DK safest. Singletary has a tad more upside. White has maybe a tad more upside than DK, but a little more risk maybe because we don't know how they're going to roll. That's a tough... Dude, you're going to get that wrong every week. Adams, Mixon, or Sutton. Devontae Adams? Or are you talking about the running back? If it's the running back, I think I'd go him as well. Robbie Anderson. Brandon Cooks, PPR. I go Robbie. Can't trust Cooks right now. Not yet. Wentz or Allen. 4 points per TD pass. I'd probably go Wentz, but that's a tough one. Brainhill or Brian Hill? Brainhill or Singletary? I go Singletary. You're doing good, man, says Brian. Thank you, Brian. Earned a follower from me, says Brian. Brian, you get a Pimp Cane wand. Little special, whatever. Little wave. What's up, Alex? Thank you for the super chat. Hollister or Griffin? Scarborough, McLaurin, or Geis? I go McLaurin. And then at the tight end spot, I think Hollister's safer. But I wouldn't blame you for going Griffin. I just feel like Hollister is a tad bit safer. Thank you for the super chat. Brandon. Marvin Jones, Tyrell Williams, Phillip Lindsay, 1 for flex. I go Marvin Jones. You could easily see any of those guys beat the other. But I feel like Marvin Jones feels safer. He's just kind of money right now. I go Marvin. Hollister and Scarborough, says Hazelnut. Wipe your feet at the door, please. LJ, for telling people to hit the thumbs up, I'm answering your question right now. Thank you for being selfless. Pick 3, Gallup, Bo Scarborough, Murray, Shepard. Damn, that's tough. Gallup and Bo and probably Shepard, but that's tough, man. Not the best options, I'll be honest, but Smitty didn't listen last week and I lost. Brandon, it's okay. I miss 30% minimum of all the questions I pull together here. So don't think that I'm always right. I am not. Some weeks I hit 50-50 on these 50-50 calls. Surprise, surprise. But sometimes on my best weeks I get 70% of these right because they're 50-50 calls. So trust your gut over me and definitely trust groupthink. I love the groupthink aspect here more than anything. Clown emoji. Why slap? Is this because I predict the Green Bay Packers to beat your 49ers this week? You're in my house right now, buddy. Dude, you are hella awesome. Just ignore the children who enjoy complaining. Thank you. Thank you, Ping. Pick 2, Cooper, Odell, or Galladay. Pick 2, Cooper, Odell. Cooper, if he's a go, read the last minute news on Cooper, and Odell probably, but damn, how do you sit Galladay? That's such a tough one. Miles Sanders or Lat Murray? Miles is getting a go, man. He's getting the start probably. Howard's out, right? So, thanks for helping my Smitty. You are awesome. Thank you, Bernardo. Bernardo's the man. Singletary or John Brown? Bernardo, did you ask a question? I don't even know if you asked a question. You're thanking me, and I don't even know if I answered a question of yours. Yeah, here it is. I didn't even answer your question. You're thanking me. Bernardo. DJ Chark, Cup, Chris Godwin. Pick 2. Oh, God, Bernardo. How do you have those options, man? Those are phenomenal. Chark and Cup? Oh, I think we answered that one with state of mind. I think that's why. Dew went right over the defense kick. Oh. So, Bernardo, that's a tough one, man. I feel like, okay, yeah, Chark and Godwin. How do you sit Godwin? What do you guys think on that? Chark, Godwin, and who was the other one? You a clown, but you good, helpful one, so keep up the good work. Thank you, Bernardo. It's such an amazing compliment. Bernardo, where was it? Even though you called me a clown and you appreciate me, I'm still helping you. Cup, Chark, Godwin. What do you guys think in the chat here? Cup, Godwin. Cup, Chark, Godwin. You got to pick 2. Who do you go with? Smitty, Sanders or Hunt? I'm liking... That's a tough one. What do you guys think? Sanders or Hunt? Help a guy out. Andrew needs some help. Sanders or Hunt? Miles Sanders or Hunt? Who you picking? Fly. Do I start Kittle or Hollister? If Kittle's a go, I go Kittle. And Kittle appears to be a go. Hollister's probably safer, though, if you definitely can't afford the small chance that Kittle has like a setback or something like that or doesn't play as much as we think. Smitty's. So Sanders or Hunt? What are we doing? Sanders or Mixon? Miles Sanders or Mixon? I probably go Mixon, but damn, I'm really close on going Sanders here because I think that he's going to get a lot of runs. Smitty, you like the morning show better or the later shows? I like the later shows. Number one, I love the morning show because it helps you guys out, but the content is like irrelevant. Is the moment the show ends, everything is irrelevant. Thomas with the super chat. Thomas gets a sound. Thomas, dropping it like it's hot. Need 4 in a 1-point PPR. Opponent is not good. Opponent is not strong. Aaron Jones, Singletary, Miles Sanders, Cobb, Harry, McLaurin, Metcalf, and Ruffalo, Kittle, and Hollister. Cobb or McLaurin and Chark or Metcalf, thank you. Okay, I'm confused. But Aaron Jones is a go. Singletary. I'm going to rank them. I'm going to do this a couple different ways so I don't mess up your question because I'm a little confused by it. Aaron Jones, number 1 on that list. Singletary, number 2. Sanders, number 3. Metcalf, number 4, if I had to rank all those guys. Kittle and Hollister, I go Kittle, although Hollister's a tad bit safer. So if you don't want any risk at all, go Hollister. But Kittle has a little more upside with his risk. And to answer your question individually down below, Cobb or McLaurin, I go McLaurin, but that's me. Chark or Metcalf, you can't bench DJ Chark. Metcalf, I try and get in your flex somehow, like I ordered and ranked them above earlier. But if you have to choose, you can't bench Chark. You can't. You just can't do it. He might even be at this rate, if he continues to play as well as he's been playing, Chark might be like top 25 overall material heading into 2020 drafts. What's up, Slap? Slap is still here, upset that I think the Packers are going to win. Yeah, you're ready to dress up as George Kittle or not yet, Bernardo says. I'm going live with RSF 49ers. Actually, I'm creating a video. And if the Packers lose, I'm dressing up as George Kittle and delivering a message that RSF 49ers is the best ever. And if the Packers beat the 49ers, he's dressing up as Colin Kaepernick and coming on doing a live video on his stories saying that Smitty is the best ever. So that's our little side bet we got going. And I think I'm going to win this. I think the Packers are going to win. I'm excited. I can't wait. I need to know Devontae Adams or Galladay. I don't think you bench Adams, bro. You just don't do it. Singletary, John Brown, Debo. I go John Brown to be safe, but Singletary, it's so hard for me to bench Singletary, and Debo's amazing, so you have a tough situation here. Smitty, do or die here, PPR, Ridley, Tate, or Singletary. I think Tate's the safest play. Thank you, Bernardo. I know you send me the clown emojis with love. Thomas, I appreciate your chat. If you have any follow-ups, let me know. Crowder or Godwin, you got to go Godwin, dude. You got to go Godwin. Don't fall victim to, Godwin hasn't done anything for me lately, so I'm going to bench him for someone like that. No way. You don't bench Godwin. Godwin was a top 10 overall player to a lot of people at mid-season point. Like, people were saying you draft this guy in the first round if you're drafting today, and now Godwin's being talked about with flex players. Come on! Scarborough, Westbrook, Geis. If Westy is playing, I play Westy. Steven with the super chat. Thank you, Steven. If I missed any super chats, let me know. Yell at me. Scream at me. I think Thomas I got. Fly, thank you. I got Flies. Oh, I missed this one from Picasso or Cartier. Dallas Goddard or Ryan Griffin. I go Griffin. I hope you're still here. Sorry I missed your super chat. Griffin. I go Griffin. He's playing well. You can't go wrong with either, but I think Griffin has a higher chance of doing something. So thank you for that. I got Alex's super chat. I got Brandon's. Thank you. Okay, Steven, on to you. Need two. Duke Johnson, I believe you're asking. Nate Washington, Boyd, and Olsen or Hollister. So I'm going to assume that the tight end question is separate. I'm going to go Hollister. He's safer. He looks good. They're using him a ton. Of Duke Johnson, Washington, and Boyd, I'd probably go Boyd and... Or not Duke Johnson. It can't be Duke Johnson. They already played. Deontay Johnson, probably, right? I assume you mean Deontay. Deontay, Washington, Boyd. I'm going to lean Washington, man. I don't know. I'm going to lean Washington. I don't like... Let's look up Deontay. Let's look up Deontay Johnson. Yeah, I was reading. I'm like, Duke's already played. It's got to be Deontay. Always play your stud, says Ryan. That's absolutely it. Chat, did Smitty miss any super chats? I don't think I did. So Deontay had that horrible concussion hit. I don't know how he's playing. We talked about that with Dr. Raj on Saturday. I'm going Washington, man. I'm just worried about that hit. I don't know. call me a little bit cautious with that, but I just feel like Washington's the safer play. And then you got to go Boyd, I think. Check the injuries, make sure they're all go. Yes, Jake, Duke did play Thursday. Correct. Debo, Parker, or Cortland, Hollister or Griffin. I go Hollister myself, but I like Griffin. You could go either way. Trust your gut on that one. I'm barely leaning Hollister. Debo, Parker, Cortland. You got to go Cortland. I'd rank Debo after Cortland if you need to. If you think Green Bay wins, should I go with Green Bay D or 49ers D? You still play 49ers D. That doesn't mean that the 49ers will score more on or less on defense. What's up, man's life? Rodgers or Josh Allen? I go Rodgers, but that's me. Brian Hill, Lat Murray, Cook on a bye, have CMC. Brian Hill, I guess, over Lat Murray. D. Adams or Geis? Come on. Devontae Adams, bro. Singletary or Mixon? I'd probably go Mixon. What's up, man's life? Woods, Tyrell, or Cooks? Probably Woods. Adams or Geis? Adams, come on! You don't bench Devontae Adams. And if it's not Adams and it's Miles, yeah, it's got to be Devontae Adams, right? Adams or Geis? How are you talking about that? Thanks, Fat Daddy. Fat Daddy thinks I'm the GOAT. Okay, did I miss a super chat? Steven, thank you for the super chat. And again, I go with Boyd and Washington, but that's me. If you have a gut instinct on Deontay, I just worry about that concussion, man. That was a brutal one. Monty or Geis? Monty. Wish I wasn't driving. I need much lineup help this week. LOL, all over the place at running back and flex. Sorry, Jake. Drive safe. Smitty keeps dodging my question. I'm pissed. Oh, that's this Brissett being funny, I think. If not, repost Brissett. N'Keal Harry, 7 for 75 and a TD. Look out. Chris, I agree with you. I think it's going to be even a touch more in the yardage department. Garoppolo or Darnold? I go Jimmy G. Taylor, Gabriel, or Sanders? I assume you mean Miles Sanders. You go Miles, bro. Miles is ready to rumble today. Today's Miles' day. Other than his birthday, today's the best day of Miles Sanders' life. Cohen or Jamal Williams? I'm going neither, but Cohen if I have to. Allen Robinson, Hollywood Brown, McLaurin. I go Hollywood. Love that offense. Love his role in that offense. I'm just a little worried about him being healthy, but I think I'm rolling with him. Hollister or Griffin? I go Hollister. I've got that question a lot. Mando. Harry or Washington? I go N'Keal Harry. Wings, pizza, or tacos for lunch? I'm going to have breakfast made by Miss Smitty, who I can smell the eggs and bacon and potatoes or whatever it is right now. Smitty ignores my question, says Ethan. I don't think so, Ethan. I just read it. And your question didn't have a fantasy a question in it. Hunt or Singletary? I go Hunt if you want to play it safe. Smitty, can I hear you ring the bell? It would make my day. Hollister or Griffin? Hollister, slightly. Metcalf or Parker? I go Metcalf. Landry or Hunt? I go Hunt. Gallup or Scarborough? Gallup. You're the man. Thank you, Nick. Nick's over on both. I love it. What's up, Murray? Soup says, you're a waste. Same question and backwards hats. Thanks, Soup. Soup, if you've got to punch me to feel better, I'm okay with it. Because that's how I roll. See you, my Smitty. Gotta go. Later, Bernardo. Robbie or Corey Davis? Robbie. Galladay or Michelle? I go Galladay. Gallup or Singletary? I go Singletary. Breeze or Allen? I go Breeze. Goddard or Renfro? I go Goddard. But that's close. Crowder or John Brown? John Brown all the way. I love John Brown. Thank you, Nick. Breeze or Allen Breeze? Rogers or Allen Rogers? Take a lap, Soup, says Jedi.
Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap.
I still welcome you back, Soup. I hope that you view me differently next time. Samuels or Coleman? I go Jalen Samuels. Much appreciated. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. I troll Joseph Robert every day in your name, Danny says. Thank you, Danny. It means a lot. Debo or Shepard? Debo. B-M-E-K-E-V. Kev? We'll call you Kev. No problem, Kev. I don't know if I answered your question or not. Let's see, Kev. Samuels or Coleman? Samuels. Oh, okay. I did. Take a lap. Take a lap, Smitty. Why do I take a lap now? A. Robert Debo. That's close. Probably Debo, but, dude, I don't know. Should I start Ridley or Hunt? That's damn close to. Hunt might be... Ridley's hit and miss. Hunt might be a tad bit safer, but Ridley might have that, 102 TD upside. Monty or Parker? I go Monty, but that's tough. Should I start Ridley or Hunt? Already got that one. Smitty, good morning, my brother. Wipe your feet, says Scully. Thank you. Should I play Kareem Hunt, Devontae Parker, or John Brown? John Brown. Jeff says you missed my super chat. Okay, sorry, man. I'm scrolling. There it is, Jeff. My bad. My bad, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you. John Brown, Geis, Brandon Cooks, Golden Tate. Pick one. First of all, I throw Cooks out. I throw Geis out. Sure, anything can happen. But I think it's an easy call here to throw them out and to rely on Brown or Tate. Tate's coming off 2 TDs and almost 100 yards. And John Brown has been consistent as they come, in my opinion. I'm rolling with... Looks like our Instagram video ended. I'm rolling with... okay, it's time to go, guys. Go get him. Jeff, I'm rolling with John Brown. John Brown. But that's a tough one, Jeff, and I appreciate your super chat. Everybody, have a great week 12. Tate or Sutton, I go Tate. Jeff, John Brown, but don't feel bad going Tate. I love both of them. You could argue, you could convince me to go Tate at any moment. You could convince me to go Brown in that situation. Almost deadlocked. Play DFS this week. Go to mkf.win/Smitty. Enter promo code Smitty at deposit time. If you do, you can do that, any point during the day. You don't have to do it just in the morning games. But if you email me a receipt of you depositing, and I'll give you a 10-minute phone call. If you go to mkf.win/Smitty, make a deposit, do their minimum deposit, enter promo code Smitty, they match up to $50 of your first bonus. And if you do that, I'll give you a 10-minute phone call if you email me proof that you did that through this link. So go to mkf.win/Smitty. If you want to talk with me for 10 minutes, all you got to do is show me proof that you used this link and made a deposit, and I'll give you a phone call. Later, everybody have a great week 12. I appreciate every one of you. Jeff, thank you for that last-minute super chat, and I hope John Brown or Tate, whoever you pick, goes off because I love both of them this week. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.